Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, happy Friday. It is Friday, March 8th, 2024. It is going to be a really good day. Why? Because it's Friday. It's the day before the weekend, the day before we get to chill. And, well, some of us get to chill. Some people have packed weekends like I do this weekend. But, hey, it's a bunch of family stuff, so we always enjoy spending time with our families. Don't forget to spend time with your families. Even though the markets kind of pull you away a little bit because of just how crazy they are at these times, still got to save time for your family. Stop looking at your phone every 5 seconds. Put it down. Spend time with your family. Set alerts if you have to. But it's Friday, guys. We made it. We made it through the week. Made it for another show. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get into it. So our fear and greed is up 1 point, just 1 point, up to 89. All right. So in our 24-hour volume sitting at 127 billion, and I just clicked on something that I didn't mean to. But these are global charts, so these are pretty cool. Let's see what it says. Market cap of the whole crypto market is just above 2.5 trillion. The all-time high was just short of $3 trillion. So that is definitely going to be a place to watch. So if you think, well, let's see, what is this peak right here? This is the April peak. This was the November peak, okay? So there was more money in the November peak, okay? And that's because that a lot of the money flowed into the altcoins. Then the altcoins exploded, and that exploded the market caps. Because the market cap is nothing more than just the circulating supply times price. That's all it is. So it doesn't even have to really be there. Basically, because it's just the market cap times the price. Anyway, that's why even though Bitcoin is at 68,000, whatever it's at right now, 67.3. Well, you know what? I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I just saw something that its real value is $35,000. So I don't think the market cares because they're paying a premium for Bitcoin because they see what it's worth. They see what it's worth, or at least we've put a value on it. The halving is 42 days away. 42 days away. We are not that far away from the halving. Question is, are we going to break all-time high again before the halving or not? Don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. Let's go to the bigger screen here. Don't forget to come over to X and follow me at Lunar Beaches right there. Oh, right there. And then join the Discord. It is free. And get in there. And when you get in there, talk. Join the family. Join the beach club. We're nice. We're fun. We don't bite. We don't bite like sharks. Okay. We might have some sharks in there, but we don't bite like sharks. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go over to the coin glass. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and sub to the channel if you're new and you enjoy this content. Excuse me. Let me zoom out on this one. I tried to get stuff ready real quick before the show, and you see how that went. 12 hour. So this is coin glass. You know, this I really like the coin glass. And I really need to start coming to this site more often. Just because it gives you a lot of good under the hood type of data, right? So our cumulative volume delta So if you don't know what delta volume is, or a cumulative volume delta, but if you don't know what delta volume is, it's basically, let me see. Let me go to a chart so I can put this up, so I can create this. So you have a candle. You have a candle, right? Green candle. And on each side of it, you have orders. You know, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. This is just like a price, okay? This is, let's pretend these are dollars. $1 to $5, okay? So let me try to fix this 2 and this 3. There we go. Sorry for the coughing. So yeah, essentially, when this candle is being formed, you have your buyers and sellers on each side of the market. Let's just say buyers here, sellers here. Okay? So the delta is going to be the difference between the buyers and the sellers. That's your delta. So if you have 4 buyers, I am describing this very terribly. Give me 1 sec. Let's just say you have 30 buyers and 20 sellers. The delta is plus 10. Okay? That's the delta. You are positive 10 buyers compared to 20 sellers. That's your delta. So within a candle, you can actually have, within a green candle, you can actually have more sellers than buyers, but it still be a green candle. But what does that say? That is a good example of buyer absorption, that the sellers are absorbing the buyers, and that the next candle or next candle is likely to reverse price because you have more sellers than you have buyers. Eventually the buyers can stop buying. Okay, so let's go back to the coin glass and let's take a look. See, so right now, so this is your cumulative volume delta, and it's basically like tracking it over time. But you can see we're pretty much bottomed out. We're in the negatives here, okay? Negative 319.34K on the seller side. But our price is moving up. So it's kind of telling me that we have some nice spot bids coming in, meaning we have buyers pushing up the price, even though we have a little more sellers in the market. So if the sellers fall off, then this thing will rocket. Okay. But so this is we're basically in a game right now between spot buyers and spot sellers. That is what we're looking at. Because the leverage players just basically aren't there. Our open interest is really low. Especially when you compare it to the past, we can see that just before, let's go ahead and take a where? Oh yeah, this isn't my trading view chart. Duh. Does this thing want to work? Oh, there it goes. So we've got this price here, and we have our open interest down here, right? Where were we? We were right here. So what if we came and this really looks like what we're looking at right here a little bit, doesn't it? Where you come up, come down, kind of grind your way up, and then shoot up, and then have another fake out to the upside, and then drift down. I'm not saying that that's what we're going to be seeing, but we are at that same level of open interest. Your open interest being your levered players in the market. Okay, so right now we're right back down to these levels, and these levels. We're kind of let's see, right here. This is really where we are. So if we look at this is where we are. This is this flag right here. Let me make sure you can see it. before this move up, this is kind of, we're in the same part of open interest before we really started going up. So if we start coming up and leaving this range a little bit, then that's something that I would expect to, when I would expect to see price starting to kick back up and go to the upside. So, you know, for the past couple of days, I've been saying this really doesn't look too much like a V-shaped recovery, just because. Let me come up. Just good morning, Blackie Chan. How are you? How are you? It's a good day to be alive, and it is Friday. Now, this doesn't. I've been saying this doesn't look like a too much of a V-shaped recovery, just because this has been a little bit extended. However, there's a good chance that this does come up and break out. I did find a fractal yesterday that reminded me of what we're seeing today. It wasn't this, even though it kind of looks like it. It wasn't that. It was another one. Another one over here. Let me find it. Because price action tends to repeat. It rhymes, or at least not repeat, but rhymes. Doing great. Got the day off, so I'm going to see be a degen on the trades today. Be very careful, because I do need to point out real quick. Let's go back over here, and let's go to our Forex factory. Go to today. Oh, this is today. We have average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate all at 8:30. So with these tend to impact the markets pretty big. So I would just be careful, because what I don't want to see, or what I could have us seeing, is this flat correction that we had back here in December. I could see us doing something like this. Okay, so this is a running flat correction, I believe. Let's take a look. Let's look it up. So Elliott wave theory, you know, you got your different types of corrections. Running flat. Images. It's either a running flat or an expanded flat. I'm pretty sure it's a running flat. Running flat. There it is. It's a flat. I know it's a flat. I need to see the other types of flats. Oh, here we go. There we go. Running flat is where, yeah, the high, you take out the high, but you don't come down and take out the low. And the expanded flat is when you take out the high and the low. All of these are bullish corrections. And this is a regular flat. You've seen this one a million times in ABC. Most people call it like a bull flag, something like that. But anyway, so let's get back to the charts. So running flat. Come up into it. Come down. Break the high, but don't break the low. And then blast off. So this is actually, if you go to my YouTube page, this is the banner that I have for this section right here. Right here. This was a running flat. Maybe not on this chart. Not on the levered chart, but on the spot chart for sure. Yep. We didn't come down and set a new low, and that is what kind of told me that, okay, this is valid. So we have the high get taken out, and then we have the low not get taken out, and then we ran inside. So essentially, that is what I am thinking we could be seeing here. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. Let's go to the hourly. I think it is possible. That doesn't mean that it's likely. Okay, I think it is possible. I just want everybody to, be aware of all possible scenarios. So we have the high here, the low here, right? So what we are really looking for the most part, is for price to come up, break the high, and then see if this resistance now turned. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. I only ever active trade with 4% of my portfolio. 9% of my portfolio is HODL. When it gets out of balance, I take my leverage profits and park them in a HODL. Good strat. Good strat. So what we would do is break above the high, and we see if we can sustain it, if we can hold that level for support, and then move on to the upside. Thank you. Now, if we can't, then I would be looking for that flat correction where we come back down. Don't set a new low. In fact, if we go by our double bottom, double top strategy, I would want to see like a candle body close down inside of here, and then see the reversal come out. And then that puts us right here, the way that I drew it, that puts us really breaking out late March. So really getting towards the halving. And this is kind of the next week. Yeah, this is all of next week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh no, this is just going into the weekend. And this is all the next week. I could see it. I could definitely see it. Yeah, I could definitely see this because let's say, so we've got spot bids coming in. They're pushing the price up. Spot sellers get done selling, but then we get, this is an area of supply for sure. So we saw it here. So this is an area of supply. A 14-year-old wallet was selling Bitcoin here, okay? 14 years old. Decided to wake up and sell some Bitcoin. And right here, dump the market. Who says that, cluck, mother truckers, my brother, Lunar. Good morning, Crypto Pollo. It is good to see you, man. Good to see ya. So yeah, so if we break up above, don't be surprised if we do see it kind of fall, okay? That doesn't mean it will. I'm just saying don't be surprised if it does, and be prepared if it does. I would be, in my opinion, not financial advice, I would be putting in some some buys down here inside of this range between 59,000 and 61.5, with that midpoint being 60.2. Okay, so I would be looking at that 60.2, really, in my opinion. That's what I would be looking for. But at least to close with inside the box, and then get a candle move, a nice candle move outside of it, and get a candle body close above, then I would really expect that thing to get going. That is what I would want to see. Hola, French Toasta. Good morning, good morning. So that is what I would really want to see for Bitcoin to get going. Now, if we do come up, hey, that's cool too. I'll take it. I'll take that too. But it is non-farm payroll day. Unemployment changes. What was it all? We have average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate. So these are all things that can move the market. We don't care too much about what the numbers really are. We just care that they move the market. So that's at 8:30. So I'm kind of expecting. Let's take a zoom in. Let's take a bigger or a more zoomed in look here. Let's go to the 15-minute. And I want to see, where am I seeing liquidity? Let's get rid of the dynamic reactor real quick. Where are some double tops and double bottoms as far as like double top wicks? See, these have already been taken out a little bit, but we still have this entire kind of high range over here. There's definitely some supply here, right? Because we could see the distribution over here and the big drop over here. There's this whole range right here between these green lines is where there is a ton of supply. So I hope, wait, I'm good. Happy it's Friday, best day of the week. Hope you're well, friend. If you're that's for me. Oh, it says how you doing, Crypto Poyo. So you didn't say your hope I'm doing well, but that's okay. I won't judge you for it. I mean, I will, but I won't make a big deal about it or anything. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So yeah, little symmetrical triangle here. Let's see what kind of measured move we could get out of this. So what if we just popped up, barely broke over 70K. Okay, that gets everybody and their mom bullish, gets a lot of people to buy, and then they dump it on our asses again and then puts it all the way down to the bottom. So for you too, Lunar. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Wave gang, what's up? All right, I want to go back to this earlier. Not that one. When we were all up in this, I did. Oh, well, it's not going to do it on this one because it's not the spot one. Oh, well, it's okay. We fight through. Okay. But this is a pretty big moment because this is kind of, I won't say blow off toppy, because we can take, we can go over here and look at Sol and we can see what it's done. This is a nice V-shaped recovery. This, not so much. That doesn't mean it can't get there, but I would just be careful because there's plenty of liquidity below to be attacked. Okay, there's plenty of demand here. So we know that if there's demand, sellers might want to push the price down to where there's a ton of demand. Now, of course, sellers also want to sell at a higher price. But if they know that there's going to be more buyers, like way more buyers at a certain level, they might drop that price down so that they could sell and get rid of some of their supply. So it's a game of supply and demand. Looks like Bitcoin's on the move right now. Let's zoom in again. So 15-minute, looking wiki fresh. Look at all the wicks. Wiki fresh. That's not what I wanted. I want a rectangle. There we go. Watch this level here. We're getting moving. If we get a candle body close above this wick, above this box, I would expect price to continue higher. That's all I'm going to say. I would expect price to continue higher. Let's see. Got this channel. Continue higher. Break. Oh, man. It's looking like a perfect. All right. We got our oscillator sending to the upside. Our prime oscillator pro. Breaking above the bands, turning green, flipped green. Not too sharp of an angle there, but it is about that 45-degree angle that you hear Piper and OC guy talking about over there at the Piper Academy. Link in the description. So if it can hold above that 45 degree angle, then this thing should keep on rocking to the upside all the way up until, where's 8:30? I want to. Because 8:30, I keep my chart on New York time just helps me with the news and all that stuff, and it's what the whole market bases their time off of. So that's what I do. That's just me, but that's what I do. So, could we look at CAS if you have time? I only have a few minutes, so no, yeah, I'll look at CAS. So yeah, just basically gave you what I want to see from Bitcoin. I want to see a close above this wick over here, and then I'm going to probably look for an entry and ride the wave to the upside, to the resistance, and then which is 69.3, 69.2, really 69, 16, anywhere between 69,000 and 69.2. That's kind of where the major resistance is. So I will still sell there. I will still sell there because we've got to get through it for me to be confident that we are going to continue the uptrend. So it's just being safe, okay? It's just being cautious. Yesterday I did point out that I saw AVAX looking like it's trying to get ready for a big move to the upside. So just wanted to point that out real quick. What do we have? CAS USD. Is there any specific exchange you wanted me to look at it on, or what? Here's the KuCoin. Is it on Binance? Is there a lot of history of this somewhere? Where is there the most history? Oh, there's a lot of history on this one. After that, you may want to look at the Wagging Tails SHIB and Doge. Maybe. I don't really have, only have a couple more minutes, so. Casper. Trending down pretty hard on our oscillators here. Lots of wicks on the bottom side. Let's see. This is the 4-hour chart. What do I want to see? I want to see this downwards trending resistance. I want to see that get broken along with this resistance here. Here we go. All right. So basically what I'll be watching on CAS is if we can come up here and come back down, give us some support, break up, come back down, get some support, and then keep on going up. Or if we break down, come back up, and then back down to the downside, give us a better buying level. This is the level I'll be watching for to the downside. That sits at about 10.9 cents. Don't think it can't happen. It all depends on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin decides to get wrecked, if it decides it wants to do that quick move to the upside and then come back down to the downside, that I would expect the market to follow suit, because the altcoins tend to move while Bitcoin is sideways and choppy, and they kind of go up. Everything kind of rises with Bitcoin as it goes up, but they really get going when it's really choppy. But everything comes down when Bitcoin comes down. Like that's how it is. That's how it is. But yeah, Bybit perps for the dogs. But that's what I hope that suffices you on the CAS. I'll do one more. I'll look at Doge real quick because I've really got to go. Binance perps, USDT .p. We got the Doge. Wag of the dog. Nice cupping. Nice cupping. Did get a reversal. What am I on? 1 hour? Okay. What are you saying? Is there things, bro? Daddy BTC. Yeah, Daddy BTC it is. Yeah. It runs a market even no matter what, even if it's sideways. It's running that market. Either way. Let's maybe there's something in Doge. This one's tough. I'm not seeing anything that just points to me that it's just gonna blast off. If we can maintain above the 0 line here, that would be good. Let me see if there's any equal lows. Equal lows love to be taken out. That's why I try to look for them. Kind of equal lows, relatively equal lows here. Now, what about equal highs? Not really anything on the equal highs. Let's go ahead and pull a fib. Top to bottom. Get on there. There. All right, so we have made it above the 50% retracement. Okay, so that is good. If we can come down here to about 0.164 cents, 16,420. Of course, it's Dogecoin anyway. We already know how that's going to go. So it might come down here. This is somewhere I would maybe consider entering on a spot trade, but I still would want to see a little more confirmation to the upside. I'd be watching this level here for resistance, that level being 18 cents, essentially. Get above that, and then we'll be looking for the next level at about 18.8. So really, a lot of this right now is just kind of wait and see. Let's kind of, because we're kind of choppy. This one's more following along, Bitcoin, right? This one hasn't moved like a lot of the other alts where they've, created new highs, not new all-time highs, but some did create new all-time highs, but just new highs in general. But this one's a little more choppy sideways. It's barely over the 50% retracement. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me zoom out to the daily. Get a better look here. Nah, that's not going to give me a better look at all. Trending down to the right. Okay. We might be seeing a flip of the ribbon here soon on their Oscillator Pro. So if we can get that flip of the ribbon, turn it green on the 12-hour, that would give us a little more momentum for the upside. Go down to the 8-hour. We're seeing a lot more of the curvature. Yeah, okay. So go down to the 6-hour. We can see the curvature. This is a RSI primed. We're bouncing off of that 0 line. We do have a green dot. However, the ribbon is not green yet. So I still would want to see that. I would just be careful I would just be careful right now. If you are going to be doing like Doge right now, if you were buying or plan on buying right now, it would only be a spot buy because we're in the middle of a range, and I'd rather not. I'm personally. Oh, that's interesting. I just noticed the equal lows here. Equal lows. So I found some equal lows. Equal lows love to be taken out. Always. 0.1199 cents. Equal lows love to be taken out. So what I personally would be looking for, let's see what this looks like on the hourly. All right. So what I personally would do is I would wait for price to come into this range here between 12 and 13 cents. I could see it coming down, taking out the lows, with a wick and getting a candle body close with inside the box. You get that, and you get a reversal, and you get a outside above the box. That is a good sign that this thing is really about to start working its way back to the upside. So that's what I would be looking for on that. It also gives us a nice bull flag. Little nice bull flag. So something like that. Come bounce around, come up, and really get going. I would be looking for something like this. So that's just me. We'll have to wait and see. But that's all I can do, guys. I gotta go. Good morning, Jeet Corp. I gotta go get ready for work. I'm already 7 minutes past my time. But thank you guys for showing up and showing out and being active in the chat and throwing me some coins. I really do appreciate it. I like to look at coins early in the morning. I don't really look at a whole bunch of stuff other than Bitcoin. So that's why I'm kind of running a little over, because I looked at something other than Bitcoin. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for joining. If you don't mind smashing that like button on your way out, subscribing to the channel if you are new. Don't forget to go watch Army Piper at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time and Alexo Crypto at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Links to those channels in the description. But outside of that, guys, I really hope that you have a safe trading day. Don't forget about 8:30, the non-farm payrolls. Be safe. Use a stop loss, all that stuff. You know what it is. Be careful. Be careful today. Maybe wait for the dust to settle. Maybe give it an hour or so. Maybe don't even make any moves until the afternoon session, starting after 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I would maybe be looking for something. But that's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys all have a radical weekend. And please don't remember. Don't remember? Don't remember. Don't. That's not the saying. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget. Don't forget to ride the waves. Peace out, guys. Holla. Slam Banjo is hanging at the beach. Let's go. It's going to be a good day. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.